four-story building has collapsed in Maharashtra's Thane district. It is feared that more than 20 people are trapped in the debris. A massive relief and rescue operation has begun, and so far, 3 injured people have been rescued and rushed to the hospital. Initial reports suggested that the building was old and collapsed following heavy downpour that had been on in the area since afternoon.
एनडीआरएफ के जवान आए, मींस कारपोरेशन के फायर के लोग हैं, आजू बाजू के कारपोरेशन की सब टीम यहाँ पे आई है. काम अच्छी तरह से चालू है. अभी तक 10 लोगों को निकाला गया है यहाँ से और 5-6 लोग अंदर है, ऐसा आ रहा है.
And Saurabh Gupta now joins us live from Thane district for more on this. Saurabh, what is the situation at the moment?
Well, at the moment, rescue operations seem to have been hampered by the rains which are on at the moment. In fact, if I can just show you pictures of what remains of the building. This is what used to be Matru Krupa building in Thakurli in Thane district of Mumbai, Thane district adjoining Mumbai. And of course, since last night, NDRF personnel along with the Mumbai Fire Brigade, the Thane Fire Brigade, the Ambernath Fire Brigade have been conducting rescue operations. 2 people have been confirmed dead by the authorities. Around 15 to 20 people are feared trapped inside. Around 8 people, we are told, have been brought out by the authorities. And here you can see the remains of the part of the building that hasn't collapsed. Also importantly, what municipal authorities say is that the building had been declared a dangerous structure after a structural audit. Eviction notices had been issued. But clearly, given the space constraint, given the housing crisis in and around Mumbai, obviously people do not have place to go, so people continue to stay in buildings that are declared dangerous. And then that is why in monsoon, when buildings become weak and collapse, there are tragedies like this. Of course, at the moment, the priority for authorities is to pull out people from the debris, try and send them to hospital and save lives, as many as possible. That's what authorities are engaged in. Rescue and relief operations here on in full swing. This was a ground plus 2-storied structure, as you can see in these pictures, and completely reduced to rubble at the moment. Rescue operations, relief operations are expected to continue through the day, and what authorities are telling us is that they're trying to bring as many people possible out alive.
All right, Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with those updates. In fact, let's also play for you an initial earlier report from Saurabh.
Casualties feared and many still believed trapped under the debris of a 4-story building that collapsed here in Thakurli at around 10:40 on Tuesday night. Now, of course, this building is a structure that local authorities say was declared unsafe. But as you can see, at the moment, the priority for authorities is to try and rescue people from under the debris who may have been trapped inside. An NDRF team with 50 personnel are involved in the rescue operations, along with the fire brigades of Mumbai, Thane, Ambernath and other surrounding areas. Now, of course, this is going to be an operation where they're going to try and remove the debris and then see how many people are trapped inside. And the priority, of course, will be to try and bring out people alive from under the debris. What we also know so far is that the building that perhaps, as you can see in this rubble, is completely collapsed. On the other side, you can see half of the building still intact, and you can see almost, you can see, if you can see these pictures inside that house, that part of the building, of course, remains intact. Now, the NDRF personnel say that they are using modern equipment, cameras, sensors to detect movement and breathing under the debris so that they can pull out people alive from the debris. Rescue operations on here in full swing with top authorities, including district authorities like the Joint Police Commissioner, all present here. With camera person Vinayak Parkar at Thakurli in Thane district adjoining Mumbai, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.